It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you follow your boy. It's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, it's all at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to the latest episode of FERRO's News Break series. I guess we got to talk about what everybody else talking about. Now, I'm not the relationship expert. You don't come to me to find out what's going on, who broke up with who gonna love in hip-hop this season. I don't know all that stuff. But I do know both of these artists because they're of the culture, all right? Like, yeah, this is a big deal, I'm assuming. Quavo and Saweetie are no longer. It all started when Saweetie opted to do an interview on Revolt's network. She did one with that Justin LA boy. And Justin Combs, the interview kind of went left, and it got people to looking at Saweetie's Instagram account. And upon further review, it looked like she had unfollowed Quavo. And today on social media, things have hit the fan as Saweetie and Quavo have both announced that they are single. Saweetie started by saying, "I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to other women. I emotionally checked out a long time ago and have walked away with a deep sense of peace and freedom, excited for this new chapter of elevation." Quavo, who rarely does this, by the way, he said, "I had love for you and you disappointed you and did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you want to make this into a show, so I'll play my part just this one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life. I feel the need to address this so there are no false narratives." Saweetie did respond to Quavo by saying, "Take care." That was pretty cold-blooded. Well, hip-hop is reacting to the latest breakup between Quavo and Saweetie. 50 Cent said, "Bitch, you went where?" And said, "What the who? Oh no, you gotta call you an Uber." And Lil Duval said, "Don't let Saweetie breaking up with Quavo gas you up to leave your man. She gonna find her a new nigga easy. You ain't." So that is the latest between Quavo and Saweetie. I don't go deep into relationships. I think everybody has their things that they go through. It looks like Saweetie is alleging that Quavo cheated on her. I'm wishing them nothing but the best. I don't know any more than that. That one seems like one of those stories where, come on, man, people mess up. Usually we see the woman gives the guy another chance down the line. So, hey, maybe that will be the case here. You can speak on Quavo and Saweetie's situation if you want to, but she gonna likely take him back, or he gonna likely take her back, and then you gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool. Here's what I know. I'm a fan of music, and the Migos' last couple projects been, here's what I know. If Quavo is single, as great a hook maker as he is, that next Migos album is about to be fire. And behind the scenes, I already been hearing that they've been working on some of their better music since the Culture Project. So if Quavo's single and out here this summer, I'm expecting some fire from Quavo. Hopefully they can go grab Offset from his relationship and put him back in the booth and Takeoff. We don't know where that nigga at. Hopefully they go grab Takeoff somewhere in Lawrenceville. And this means we're going to get a fire Migos album going forward.
I didn't know how else to bring in. I didn't know how else to bring in 1, 2, 3. I had to live with Wizzo.
Man, you know what we do.
Come on, man.
We do it.
I wanna call into your local station and as you, what?
That's where we're going with this. That's what we're doing.
I want to thank you, man. I just want to thank y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Brody, man, congratulations. So, man, go. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
cut with Wizzo, man. Yes.
Situation. Boy.
So Drizzy Drake and Bow Wow randomly linked as Drake threw like a little celebration to celebrate going 1, 2, 3 on the Hot 100 last week with his new little EP that he put out in the atmosphere. That thing is crazy. That's my favorite right now. Those 3 records off that EP. So as Drake gave Bow Wow his flowers and complimented him and gave him a lot of credit for even Drake being the artist that he is today, we know Bow Wow's a legend. Ain't no refuting that. It looks like Big Draco, Soulja Boy, he wants his flowers. He tweeted, "That nigga Drake is hilarious. Dude stole my whole bar, then thanked Bow Wow." We know that Soulja Boy has been on his way for quite some time, that Drake stole his swag bar for bar, word for word. That infamous Breakfast Club interview. Don't nobody complain about the credit that they think they deserve more than Soulja Boy and Kodak Black. Them niggas go back and forth all day, every day, telling everybody that they feel like they deserve credit. You know, Kodak, I do think he has been very creative. Soulja Boy got a real beef though. I feel like Soulja Boy is one of the biggest innovators. I don't think the internet would be the same if not for Soulja Boy and how he contributed to the YouTube era. I mean, that's how a lot of us listen to music nowadays. I think the YouTube era is how we got to the streaming era. I do believe Soulja Boy's got real gripes about how he has gotten credit or maybe not gotten the credit that he deserves, rightfully so. Not just from Drake, but a lot of artists. Hell, the whole music business should credit Soulja Boy for his contributions. The dude, say what you want about him. I know he kind of crazy, but he's always been an innovative. That man needs to be in somebody's front office helping come up with the latest invention. He should be a billionaire, to me at least. We're gonna keep it in the realm of Kodak and Soulja Boy wanting their credit. Now, I think Kodak just be hating. We obviously know Megan Thee Stallion. She won 3 Grammys last weekend for her record with Beyonce. She also won a Grammy for Best New Artist. Well, as Megan was celebrating her wins, Kodak Black decided to once again, this dude ain't been doing nothing, and I love Kodak, but boy, he been hating since he came home. This dude got on his social media and once again tried to steal somebody else's thunder and make it all about how he's the real reason why this person is winning. He said, baby ain't have to go out her way to give my credit, but the opportunity came to her instead when they asked that question on TV, shaking my head, and they be on some Black Lives Matter-ish. Y'all don't even be for this ish for real. Especially since he just getting out of prison and Black Lives Matter, so let me pay a little homage to dude or throw it back on him or something. So I think Kodak is saying like, yo, when the opportunity was presented for you to say, yo, the boat thing that Megan, the dry the boat thing that helped catapulted Megan's career, I don't think it was that big of a piece. I think the hot girls part of it was a bigger piece, but Kodak was like, yo, you didn't really pay homage to me. You kind of stole a little bit of my sauce. I think Kodak is kind of over exaggerating. Now, I think there's a bigger case that could be made with Cardi B, right? Like Cardi B actually got popping off of Kodak's No Flocking record. She remixed that man's record. That's real. That's real. But trying to take some credit for Megan because she did the let me drive the boat thing, I don't know about that one, Kodak. Yeah, she did steal your swag a little bit, but she took it to places that you just didn't. She found a way to monetize it. You did not, bro. It's kind of that on that. You sounded like a hater a little bit. Kodak did come online again and clean up his comment towards Megan. He did congratulate her by saying, congratulations though, I just be BSing. You good, Black Queen. I salute that ish. Keep it up. Also saw Kodak Black at the skating rink, man. This is what I want to see, Kodak. I don't want to hear you hating on other artists. I want to see you having fun, being appreciative of your newfound freedom. You could be in that pig cell right now, but you not. You free, man. Stop all that hating and all that talking about other artists. I want to hear music from the project, baby, and I want to see him doing stuff like this, falling on the skating rink. That is hilarious. The project, baby, I'm sure in his very colorful childhood, he did not learn how to skate. But don't feel bad yet, because I can't skate either. I just won't let nobody see me not being able to skate. I'm not going to go on IG Live when I try to skate. You clearly see the project, baby, having his troubles out on the rink. That is hilarious. I'm going to keep this news break going with a little bit of motivation for you. Kanye West, one of the greatest musicians of this generation, he is running up them bees for real, for real. So last year, Kanye West officially became a billionaire. This time around, the 43-year-old rapper is now apparently worth around $7 billion. Kanye has found a way to turn his fashion and his athletic shoes, alongside the music, his mind, his creativity, into a lot of money, according to Bloomberg. Kanye now is reportedly worth about $6.6 billion. I want to break down. Now, we don't count people's money often, but I think this is for motivational purposes. I want to break down Kanye West and how he didn't went from $1 billion to now worth $6.6 billion. So the bulk of it is due to his Yeezy sneaker partnership with Adidas. That is a combination of about $3.2 billion. And then also he's got the clothing line with Gap that raises it to about $4.7 billion. So we got $4.7 billion between the Yeezy partnership and the clothing line with Gap. He also has an additional $1.7 billion in other assets, including a major investment in his estranged wife's Kim Kardashian's shapewear line. His music catalog is worth about $110 million. I think it's probably worth more than that. And he holds $122 million in cash and stock, according to Bloomberg. As you remember, Kanye and Gap announced their agreement last June, and I think their stock shot up like 19% the same day that Kanye announced he would be joining Gap. And we know what Kanye's been doing with Adidas. They announced the expansion of their partnership in 2016 because Kanye was so great. He was over with Nike at first. Cool, things didn't work out. He then took that creativity to Adidas, and they are popping. I mean, Ye is pretty much, many would argue his Yeezy line, I don't like the kicks, but many would argue he is the reason why Adidas is even relevant to this day. So salute to Kanye West, reportedly worth $6.6 billion, not million, not thousand. I'm worth like 6,000. Kanye is worth $6.6 billion. Say what you want about Ye. He doing something right. To some love and positivity to Brooklyn's own Casanova. He is in a very bad situation right now. So if you don't remember, back in November, Casanova was one of 18 alleged members of the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang that were arrested of charges of murder, attempted murder, racketeering, assault, fraud, and more. So essentially what law enforcement officials are trying to prove with Casanova is they're claiming that, yes, he's become this successful rapper, but he is still one of the head honchos nowadays. I actually listened to the bulk of Casanova's latest court hearing. The audio is available. I believe Vlad TV is the one that got the audio and put it online. I listened to most of it. Essentially what they're trying to say is, yeah, Casanova ain't the dude on the ground essentially getting his hands dirty anymore, but they're claiming that he's still one of the major shot callers behind the scenes, helping fund certain things, and that are, incorporating in drugs and murders. That's some hefty stuff to put on a man. We know Casanova has been trying his hardest to change his lifestyle. He's an entertainer now. Casanova and his attorney are like, yo, that's his old life. Yes, there are certain relationships and people that he still knew from that previous life, but that's not who Casanova is today. He's a changed man that's trying to just pursue his career as an entertainer / rapper. I listened to that audio, man. It is some pretty damning stuff. None more damning than the fact that they used Casanova's interview with Nick Cannon from 2019 against him. Now, I gotta call out Casanova for this. In the interview, Casanova does coin the term like, yo, he tells Nick Cannon, I'm still ape. And they pulled that clip in court, and they were pretty much saying, yo, this dude is still bragging about being in this gang. He's telling y'all he ain't in the gang no more, he's out. But when he's in interviews and stuff like that, he's still bragging about being in the Gorilla Nation, man. Look, best of luck to Casanova. That is an awful situation, because we were essentially seeing one of the best redemption stories I've seen in quite some time. Casanova will tell you himself, he's got more than enough chances at life, and it looked like he had finally turned things around. He was making some really good music, by the way, and now for him to get caught up in this racketeering case, it is truly heartbreaking, man. I'm wishing nothing but the best to all parties involved. Obviously, I know there's somebody got murdered in that situation, so we ain't gonna play around with a life either, but hopefully justice is found, and if you can't prove guilt on Casanova, hopefully the man can come home and continue to provide for his family. Let's keep it Louisiana for these next two stories. NBA Youngboy was on Instagram Live. Yo, you gotta watch for Youngboy. He'll go hop on a burner account of the burner account of the burner account. But Youngboy was on somebody's IG Live, on some account, and he did admit to being not in the greatest of spaces right now. He said he's lost.
Really just sitting there because I'm lost. I'm lost. I was about to say it for the third time. I really am though, child. I ain't even lie to you, bitch. I need some help for real. I can't find shit that's genuine. I ain't got it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what Youngboy meant by that. I do wish him nothing but the best in his story. You know, hopefully, if he's lost, hopefully he finds himself. I know the brother has been making some great music over the last 5 years, and he's been very, very, very therapeutic in his approach to music. He's told his fans a lot about his life, about himself, his flaws, his ups, his downs, some of his baby mama's flaws that he believed they got, and some of their great spots as well. So hopefully whatever Youngboy is going through, hopefully him putting it in the music can help him out, and hopefully he gets the help he deserves. I do ask this question though, right? Since Youngboy is one of the leaders of this generation, like, Youngboy doesn't necessarily care about radio. In the past, a lot of artists attributed their success and their wins in their careers to #1 records. But Youngboy is a part of a new crop. He's winning on YouTube. These younger kids, they care about YouTube and stuff like that nowadays. So I do wonder, since Youngboy's already the king of YouTube, what does his career look like down the line? I'm sure he's a very successful man, rich, you know. He's making music that a lot of people love. He can sell out concerts all over the country. I wonder, what does Youngboy care about from his career standpoint going forward? Like, does he want to venture off into the radio game down the line? Is it about possibly trying to get to a space where he could sell out arenas? That'll be interesting, because over the years, Youngboy done fought more of his fans than he than show love to. So I kind of want to know, what does success look like for Youngboy down the line? To me, that probably will be part of him helping him find himself, if he kind of puts his career as the forefront here and let that kind of be the driving force for other things in life. I know he's got a beautiful family as well. And I want to end this news break with a feel-good story. So we obviously know Boosie has had multiple cancer scares in his past. Obviously, Boosie's a diabetic as well. Look, Boosie has had a very tumultuous up and down life. I'm sure he wouldn't trade it for anyone. You know, Boosie has been very blessed. The latest blessing that Boosie Badass has received was finding out that he is cancer-free. Let's check out some audio from Boosie pulling up to the doctor, as he was clearly scared about potentially having cancer.
Annual cancer checkup. I come every year. Y'all say a prayer for me. I already said 100 prayers. I'm still gonna be cancer free. All my family, y'all say a prayer.
You could tell Boosie was clearly prayed up and had his faith, but still a little concerned. I am proud to report to you guys that via Boosie's Twitter, he is cancer-free. Ladies and gentlemen, he said, I'm cancer-free. Tears of joy. Thanks to everybody that said a prayer for me. Hashtag God is great. Yes, that's the type of news I like to hear, man. I don't know if Boosie still had cancer, was just scared that he had cancer. I don't know the specifics of it, but I'm happy to hear that Boosie today is cancer-free. And what is the dopest way to celebrate not having cancer? Go buy yourself a new car, go buy yourself a new crib. Nah. Go show some love to your mama. Check out this clip of Boosie and Mama Boosie. He broke her off for real, for real. That's hard right there. The same week I find out I don't got cancer, I give my mama the bag to celebrate her born day. That's hard as hell to me, bro. Salute to Boosie Badass. You can say a lot of things about Boosie, but But you cannot tell me that man does not love. He's got a big heart, man. Y'all let me know in the comment box below what you thought of this news break. Talk to me about your favorite story in the comment box below. I appreciate the continued love and support. We're still tweaking some things with this platform. I'm going to get it right. Trust and believe your boy on that. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. It's what I will never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. Catch full new episodes of FERRO's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to FERRO's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at FERRO, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FERRO as well.